We may be lucky as the road is caused away and flown across the trees. Best leave though, not attract any more attention.
Good shout. See you later, Carlisle. Be safe out there, alright?
The railways of Britain, in their prime, are the most powerful railways on Earth. And these railways are the power behind the docks and industries that make up Great Britain. These are the tales of the Big Four.
Well, that was interesting. I hope it doesn't happen again.
We best see what comes of this. I'm sure Mr. Todd will tell us when it's time.
It might be a bit dangerous to go along the sea wall.
I've just been along there and it's not as bad as it seems.
Thank you, Max.
No bother, just stay near the wall as you've got a bit more cover. Hello Hamish, how's things?
Well, I'm fine. Just a bit worried though, in case I get seen by the enemies.
Don't worry about it, this station isn't their main concern. I mean, why would they attack a small station like this?
Aye, I suppose you do have a point. However, they might when we least expect it.
All of a sudden they hear a loud explosion. Both engines look along the track to see a big gaping hole in the tracks. Worse was to come. They heard a whistle in the distance.
Oh my goodness gracious me, Ellie's heading down this way. She won't stop in time, I'm gonna try and stop her.
Are you mad? You'll not go across, it's far too dangerous.
I'd rather risk it for myself than load a train of passengers.
Caprice carried on. As he approached the big gap in the track, he was whistling again and again to try to attract Ellie's attention, slowly crossing the gap across the rails hanging over the water.
Ellie, you need to stop, the tracks are gone!
Why is Capri whistling? I best slow down though, we don't know what's ahead.
Stop! There isn't any track ahead, a bomb blew it up!
Finally, Ellie screeched to a halt not too far from the big hole.
That was close. Thanks, Capri. But wait a minute. Did you cross the gap on the hanging rails?
I did, yes. I'd rather risk myself than you in a full train.
You sure do have some buffers of steel to do that.
I had to risk it to stop you, otherwise many people might have died.
That's true. Thanks, Capri. Was there anyone behind you?
Just Hamish. He arrived at the station when this incident happened, but we should carry on and go to the next station so we can call down the line.
Where's the others, Hamish?
Ellie and Capri are at Delby Street. They should be able to get back here by going through the coaling plant.
I did that earlier and it was fine. Had to do a bit of reversing, but it's all good.
Just as this is going on, Ellie and Caprice arrive back into the yard. Mr. Todd isn't pleased with Caprice for risking himself. Caprice, why did you risk yourself to save Ellie?
I had to, sir.
Fair point. As long as you're safe, though, is all that matters.
Sir, now what do we do? The track isn't safe.
You've got a point there, Carlyle. I think we may need to build a bridge there, as the enemies make quite the hole. So first thing tomorrow morning, I want some of you to go to Morton Heath. I've organised some trains to be loaded there with steel and new rails.
Who's going, sir? I suspect it'd be myself, Max, Roy and Carter as we're the freight engines.
Yes, Carlyle, that is who I was thinking of sending. Max and Carlyle, I'd like you two to double-head a train. It'll be extra long, but heavy. Max will struggle alone.
I can manage that train by myself. I don't need lousy Carlisle here slowing me down. I'm not old or lousy, Max. I was built last month, unlike you.
Will you two shut up? It's not a competition. We need to work as a team.
That's very true. So Max, leave him alone and pull your weight for a change.
Max, disgusted by this, heads with the others to Morton Heath. When they arrive, they see the yard jam-packed with all the wagons they'll be taking.
Oh my goodness, that's certainly a lot of wagons. No wonder why Mr. Todd sent all four of us down here.
Yeah, it took me all night to shunt all of this. You may want to turn around though, to get the trains out. Then you best be on your way.
Thanks, Ulrich. Saves us the bother. Did Corey help out at all?
As they are readying for the journey back, they hear sirens in the distance and the loud whirring sound of planes heading towards Morton Heath.
Everyone, get in cover! Horwich! Where's Corey at the moment?
He's coming back from Old Castle, I believe. Said he was bringing more supplies and a crane for you.
Oh, bother! If a plane spots him, he'll sure be in trouble. I'm gonna go see if I can find him. Corey, what on earth do you think you're doing? We're out in the open and there's a plane coming. Didn't you hear the siren?
No, I didn't hear them. I've been coming along the branch line. Oh, bother. We'd best hide. Luckily, we can hide in this goods shed here.
Good shout. Hurry though, it's nearly on us.
That was a close one. We could have been a goner if it had blown us up.
Well, I think it's gone, so it's probably safe to come out of here now.
Yeah, let's go back to Morton Heath. The others may be wondering where we are.
Where could they have gotten to?
What if the plane shot at them?
I doubt they have gotten fired at. They're sensible enough to hide from danger like that.
You know what Kyle is like. He's a smart one.
Anyways, we best get these flatbeds back to where they're needed.
Can I help? I could bring the crane to help you guys.
That could be helpful, Corey. We do need the crane.
Indeed. But we could split up so we're at different ends of the gap.
So what's the situation?
We're gonna make a start with the excavation of the remains of this, then strengthen each side ready for the bridge supports to go in.
How long do you think it'll take?
Probably around a few weeks, if we're lucky. But maybe more. Supplies are a bit short at the moment.
Shall we just leave the flatbeds here?
That'd be great, Kalile.
Yes, then go back to Denway. Dominic, can you stay here for the time being to help move the flatbeds when they're finished with them? The workmen can carry on with this. If any more supplies are needed, I'll be sure to get one of you four. But probably will be Rory and Carter to do it.
Yes, sir. I could do that. I'm glad to be in a service like a time like this.
Okay, sir. We'll be right on it whenever you need us.
Thanks, you three.
It's eerily quiet. Wait a moment, what's that? Oh my gosh! Mr. Todd's house is on fire! Guys! Wake up! We need to help him!
For all the years I've been on this railway, I've never seen a fire as bad as that.
Oh my, you're right, Jay. He could be trapped inside.
We best get the fire brigade on the scene as quick as possible.
The fire brigade arrived to put the fire out, but Todd Manor was all burnt and destroyed. Just then, Mr. Todd arrives back to Denway aboard Leonard. Oh no, not my house. Why would someone do this? I had a lot of personal belongings in there, and now they're all gone.
I'm so sorry, sir. What about all your paperwork for us? Is that gone too?
No, thankfully. I left that in my office in the station building.
Doesn't matter about the paperwork, Leonard. As long as Mr. Todd is okay, that's the main thing.
Yep, that's right. Well, anyways, means I'll have to get my manor restored. It certainly won't be cheap. That manor has been passed on to me from my father and his father and so on.
How long has it been there for, sir?
Years. It's been here longer than the railway, since my great-great-great-great-grandfather was the founder of this land. I'd love to hear about that someday, and how this railway was built and what it's come to be today. Maybe someday, engines, but I've got to try and sort out my manor. See you all later. And be safe out there too.
Yes, sir. Anyways, I've got a train to take too, heading down to Broughton Parkway.
We'll try, sir. It's quite scary, though.
Ellie left with her train, keeping an eye out for hazards that may appear. Approaching Rochwell Station, that's when it happened. More sirens sounded off.
Oh no, not again. Driver, we'd best hide in the station. I hope there's no one else coming here too.
Ellie? Is that you? Ellie? Is that you? Everything okay? I'm kind of scared. My crew went out for some lunch and they've not returned. I hope they're okay.
They'll be fine. What about you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just been sitting here with my train. But I thought it was Carlisle coming here instead of you.
No, Carlisle was called off to do something else. Remember, he's helping out with the new bridge. Anyways, once this dies down, I best run out my train and go back.
A few planes fly overhead, with shots being fired towards the roof. A rain of bullets pierced the glass and missed the engines, but some of the waiting people, unfortunately, weren't so lucky. This was the first time there were some casualties in an incident like this.
Oh no, poor people. The families will have to be informed. We're more fortunate on the other hand, although I think it's over for now. I best be going now, while it's died down a touch.
Yeah. Bye, Matt. Careful though. The line could be littered with trees and other rubble. You never know.
Matt left first, but a bit down the line he had to stop due to a fallen tree. Leonard was at the scene helping to clear it off the tracks when he saw Matt.
Oh my, Matt. Everything okay down at Broughton Parkway?
Not really. Unfortunately, more sirens rang out. Some planes flew overhead, and some people got shot.
Oh goodness. I heard from the base camp that it's ending soon for us. They'll move on to other places. Who knows how much longer this will go on for?
That's a relief. I'm getting tired of hiding, to be honest. Look, I know it's for safety reasons, but surely you'd think we'd have some reinforcements to help fight back.
There's been some in the major towns like Broughton City and Moreton Heath, but other places I think they don't bother due to the population of the settlements.
True, my friend. But I'd best carry on and get back to Denway. It's getting late.
Okay, see you later. I won't be much longer here, so I'll probably catch up, so I'll see you back there.
What an eventful few weeks we've had. Is the bridge finished?
It's meant to be finished tomorrow. We'll be testing it tomorrow. But other than that, yeah, I agree. Anyways, we best get some sleep.
Night, everyone.
The end of the war was still years away, but it was all safe now for the engines of the Highland Valley Railway. However, in those upcoming years, I would find out that another express engine for the railway was coming to help my ever-expanding fleet. But that's a story for another day.